Have you ever wondered if having multiple savings accounts cause you to earn less interest? In this video, I'm going to answer that question and show you exactly how interest works when it's dispersed between multiple savings accounts. If you're new around here, my name is Kelly. I'm a financial coach, and I'm also the creator of the Buckets Make Sense budgeting system, where I teach people to organize and manage their money without tracking every dollar. So I had a client come to me a few weeks ago and ask me this very question. She said, am I hurting my earning power by dividing my savings into multiple buckets rather than having it in one lump sum? And you may have asked this question as well. In fact, it's great to ask questions like this. As you start getting your money organized and your financial life where you want it to be, things will start coming up like this. And so if you've asked this question, I want to answer it for you this morning. Imagine you have $10,000 and you have it in one savings account. That one savings account is earning 3.1% interest. In 1 year, you will make about $310. Now, if you had that same $10,000 and you split it into 5 accounts, let's say you had one for home repair, car repair, Christmas, travel, emergency fund, and each one of those accounts had $2,000 in it. As long as all of their savings accounts are earning the same interest, 3.1% interest, by the end of the year, you will have earned about $310. The bank doesn't care if you have 5 accounts or if you have 1 account. It only cares about 2 things: how much money you have and how much interest each account is earning. So if the interest rate is the same, then the interest earned is also the same. In other words, it doesn't matter how many accounts you have. Now, there is one important exception that I want to make sure I bring to your attention. If you have one account that is earning 3.1% interest and you have another savings account that's earning less, like 2.1% or 0.5%, then definitely you will have less interest earned from that lower interest savings account. So your main job is to make sure that all your savings accounts are earning the same amount of interest. There are several reasons that I teach savings buckets in my Buckets Make Sense budgeting system. I think they are great tools to have in your tool belt. The first reason I like them is that when money sits in one big savings account, it's easy to lose track of what it's actually for. You might have money set aside for car repairs, Christmas, home expenses, maybe travel, and even an emergency fund. But when it's all setting in one account, it can just start feeling like one big pile of money. And that's where people start to get into trouble, because it's hard to remember what each dollar was intended to do. But when each savings bucket has a purpose, then every dollar has a job. You know what's for car repair, what's for Christmas, what is set aside for travel, what is set aside for home expenses, and what's in there for just a simple emergency fund. That clarity makes it so much easier to spend on the things that you need to without guilt. Let's face it, no one wants to start chipping away on a big emergency fund for some clothes or gifts or Christmas. So you end up scrapping for all those things, just like you've always done, not having the money and scrapping to try to find it. And you continue the process of feeling stressed. It kind of defeats the purpose of saving money. When my daughter went off to college, she had saved a $500 emergency fund. And I remember the very first time she was going to have to use it. She was in college and she had a tire blowout. and she called me and said, "Mom, I don't want to have to use out of my emergency fund to replace this tire." And I remember telling her at the time, if you don't use out of your emergency fund without guilt, then you're defeating the purpose of saving money. And that's exactly how it is when you have a big chunk of money and you don't have it designated for certain things, then you don't know if it's okay to spend money on a car repair. Is it okay to spend this on Christmas? Is it okay to spend this on a medical expense? The second reason I teach people to use savings buckets is it helps people to stay organized with their savings. It makes it easier to avoid spending money that is really intended for another purpose. It helps them stay organized and stick with their savings plan. If you have one chunk of money, it's really easy to spend money on clothes that was intended for house repair. Now, before we wrap up, let me put on my coach's hat for just a minute. I am a coach, so I can't help myself. Our original question was, do multiple savings accounts earn less interest? And we found out today that the answer is no. But even if it were true that splitting your savings into multiple savings accounts cost you a tiny bit of interest, I don't want you to miss the bigger picture here. I've worked with people who spend so much time trying to find the perfect bank account, the perfect interest rate, the perfect budgeting system, that they never actually build the habit of saving money. They spend months researching, comparing, and even thinking about what they should do, but they never actually start. The truth is, getting organized, creating a plan, and consistently saving money will have a much bigger impact on your financial future than squeezing out a few dollars of interest. I've seen people make incredible progress just because they finally found a system that made sense to them. An organized saving system that you actually use always beats a perfect system that you never implement. Don't let perfection get in the way of progress, because progress beats perfection every time. If this video has been helpful, I'd like to give you a gift for watching. I'd like to give you my free bill cleanup worksheet that I created to help you start getting your money organized without tracking every dollar. The link will be in the description. Until next time, remember, tracking is out, buckets are in. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.